It has been nearly 3 weeks since Caitlin Clark last took the floor for the Indiana Fever due to a quad injury. In her absence, the team has played 5 games, and while those matchups have been revealing, they have also left much to be desired. The first 2 games without Clark were especially rough, with the Fever losing to the Mystics and the Sun, teams they arguably should have defeated. These early performances suggested a team struggling to find its footing. However, the situation seemed to improve briefly. The Fever secured 2 convincing wins against the Mystics and the Sky, which hinted that they were starting to adjust to life without their star guard. Unfortunately, that progress was short-lived. The Fever suffered a 19-point defeat at the hands of the Atlanta Dream on Tuesday. The loss raised legitimate questions about the overall strength and cohesion of a roster built primarily around Clark's presence on the court. Aliyah Boston has lived up to expectations, consistently performing at a high level. However, the team has struggled to involve her effectively in the offense when Clark is unavailable. Kelsey Mitchell has shown flashes of brilliance, but her efficiency remains inconsistent. Lexi Hull has continued to be a dependable role player, contributing solid minutes just as she did last season. These 3, Boston, Mitchell, and Hull, are holdovers from the previous season and remain foundational pieces of the team. Beyond them, though, the rest of the roster has been underwhelming. To be fair, forward Natasha Howard has played solidly since returning to Indiana. Yet injuries have taken a toll on the team's depth and performance. Sophie Cunningham, expected to play a key role, has been sidelined with an ankle injury. Meanwhile, veteran Dawana Bonner, brought in for her versatility and experience, has struggled to find her fit within the team. Sydney Colson, another seasoned veteran, was given a larger role in Clark's absence, but her play demonstrated that she may not yet be prepared for that responsibility. Interestingly, the Fever's most promising acquisition during this stretch might be someone who has never even played alongside Clark, Ari McDonald. Signed as a hardship addition to cover for both Clark and Cunningham, McDonald has shown considerable potential. However, once the team returns to full health, there's a real possibility that McDonald could lose her spot on the roster. Despite the turbulence, coach Stephanie White expressed strong confidence in the current team configuration in an ESPN interview published Thursday. She remarked that this is the most talented group Clark has ever played with. White stated that Caitlin currently has more talent around her than she has at any other point in her career. She added that the responsibility now falls on the coaching staff to figure out how to position the team for optimal success. It's important to remember that the WNBA season is still in its early stages, only about 1/5 complete. There is time for growth, adjustment, and improvement. Nonetheless, the early signs regarding the supporting cast around Clark are mixed. The roster includes accomplished players with notable resumes, but as of now, they have not come together as a cohesive and consistent unit. That cohesion may begin to emerge soon, possibly as early as Saturday, when the Fever could welcome Clark back to the court in a highly anticipated matchup against the defending champion New York Liberty. Her return could be the spark needed to begin transforming this group of individual talents into a truly competitive team.